out to my stars. It's your girl 7 Stars back with another live video. What's good? I told you I was coming back.
My stars. It's your
girl. Oh shit, I forgot to mute that. All right. I'm here. What's good? I guess we need to let people trickle on in right now. What's up, TT? Hi, Queen Love 313. All right, let's play around with this a little bit. Can everybody hear me okay? TT, are you still there, girl? I think she bounced. We'll give it a couple of minutes. Hi, Micah, aka Buddha. Hi. Happy MLK Day, girl. I mean, I was going to come out and say something about it, but I was like, you know what? Let me not slander this man on his birthday. Like I said, not everybody can handle the truth about their heroes. All right, TT, I see you, girl. All right. So, I mean, last night it got a little bit live. I mean, we was talking about the cartoons and we was getting into it, girl, but I had to run. And girl, somebody sent me an email and they was like, you know, you just cutting the camera off like that was reminiscent to me getting some oral from a girl. And as soon as I say I'm going to ejaculate, she just stops. That's how it felt when you ran off last night. I was like, I'm sorry. You said, LOL, it's cold as hell in Detroit. Bitch, I know it is. I mean, it's cold in LA. It's, make no mistake, the sun is shining, but that wind is blowing, okay? So I promised I would come back today so we could continue reminiscing about the good old days. I mean, bitch, was the 90s not the best time of your life? I mean, can we just talk about it? It was the best time in our lives. Hi, Princess Dominique. She finally made it, y'all. Sipping Socialites. Hey, girl. Sipping Socialites. Tell me what the first name of your IG page is. Just the first name. Because I want to make sure the right person is hitting me up saying that they're you. Just tell me the first name, okay? Hi, Mari. Hi, Onyx Moreau. Odetta. Indigenous Afro, my bitch. Okay, we're good. Okay, because I was looking, I was like, hey, we ain't finna be infiltrated up in that bitch, okay? All right. Hi, Mari. My girl always hit me up. Hi, Ryan Dickerson. Okay. Girl, the 90s was my most favorite time, girl. I was a kid. I was in love with Tevin Campbell, bitch. You could not tell me Tevin Campbell was not my everything, girl. Tevin Campbell was my Justin Bieber. I was in love with Tevin Campbell. Girl, I was all of like 7 or 8 years old in love with this nigga. Bossy Don Diva, hey 7, yes, I love the 90s, but that was the best time. That was the best time in my life too. I mean, things were just so much more simpler. I mean, people weren't getting exposed. I mean, you could not tell me Tevin Campbell was a homosexual back then. You just could not. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, can we talk about it? Oh, anyway. Hi, QI Critical Thinking. Hi, Lauren Smith. And you know what? I watched the replay back yesterday and I couldn't get to a lot of your guys' comments. Just know that sometimes I go into a whole nother phase in my mind when I'm talking here. So it's not that I'm ignoring anybody or anything like that. I love interacting with you guys. Oh, bitch, I saw Tevin Campbell live. I was in love with him. He was my everything. Oh my God. All right. So the whole talk about the cartoons, girl, got my juices flowing. I'm not even going to lie. I was like, wait a minute. I totally forgot. See, I told you about how I had a thing for SpongeBob, but the truth be told, when SpongeBob became way more mainstream, I mean, call me a brat, but I didn't want anything to do with him after that. I said, oh, hell no. Too many people know about SpongeBob. Now, when bitches was still walking around with Winnie the Pooh goddamn backpacks on, bitch, I liked SpongeBob. And then, Jaleesa is my baby. Hey, Jaleesa, we're going to mod you up, girl. You're part of the team now, all right? Give me a second. Jaleesa is part of the team. I think I added you to our group chat too last night. All right. Hey, don't act a fool though, girl. All right. All right. So check this out. Truth be told, I was over the whole SpongeBob thing once he became more mainstream. So you know who I was totally into after that? Invader Zim. Who remembers Invader Zim? No, Lauren, you're not the only one who watches Sailor Moon. We talked about it last night, girl. We was up in here talking about Sailor Moon. I personally loved Sailor Moon, even though they did the same thing. I mean, if you want to talk about anime shows, that was one of the weaker ones. But when I was a kid, I remember I had to watch boring ass Garfield, bitch, on channel 13 before I could get to Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon. That's what I really wanted to watch, bitch. And I always had to sit my ass there and watch boring ass Garfield until it came on. I was like, no. Sailor Moon, I mean, we talked about it, girl. First of all, Sailor Moon was deep as fuck. I mean, she had they just kept popping up left and right. I mean, when you thought they had all of the planets, bitch, they started coming out with some other shit. And you was like, and then, I mean, that's low key how I learned about the planets. Mercury, Saturn, Venus. I mean, that was my first introduction to the planets, girl. And I knew them. Uranus, all of them. Tenchi Moon. Okay. All right. Indigenous Afro. I was never really into the Tenchi show, but they had a movie that came out, girl, where he ended up in like some alternate universe with this girl and he was in love with her and all of his bitches was tripping throughout the whole movie, girl. Do you remember that? They was trying to find him and they couldn't find him. And then the girl ended up letting him go back. I saw that movie. Eureka, Castle, and Dinosaurs. Okay, so we're going to switch gears just real quick. We're going to come back to that because I was looking at some of the Disney films, right? And you know me, I'm all up in the shit where they're talking about all the different little conspiracies and stuff of the Disney film. So do you know I came across the Jungle Book, the animated version of the Jungle Book? Because you know there's like 4 or 5 movies they did of the Jungle Book, right? So I come across the Jungle Book and I'm listening to that King Louis song. And call me crazy, but is that not the most racist song you've ever heard? See, I was telling my homegirl about it, JoJo, when she was here. And she was like, nah, girl, you're reaching. Truth be told, JoJo's a Latina, so she don't get it. Bitch, I understand. I said, this is a racist song. You have this ape up here who sounds like a black person. And he's sitting up here saying, I want to be a man. I want to walk like you, talk like you, give me the power of fire. Let me tell you something. When you're dealing with these elitists, a lot of them subscribe to the belief. I don't want to play it here because, you know, the YouTube algorithm is no joke. I mean, I played a little snippet of California Dreaming last night by a not so well-known artist and they started flipping out. So we can all pull it up, that King Louis song. But he's pretty much saying, give me the power of man. I want to be able to walk into town. I want to be able to walk like you, talk like you, be like you, right? This is what he's saying. So I'm like, is this some racist shit? So what they're saying is the apes or the monkeys are niggas and they want to be like men. And when I did more research on it, supposedly Walt Disney was trying to get Louis Armstrong to voice the character. And Louis Armstrong was like, hell no. Y'all ain't finna have the NAACP or whatever, NAACP come after me. He declined. So when he's talking about fire, understand a lot of these elitists do subscribe to some sort of belief when it comes to Greek mythology. We talked about that a little bit. Hey, what's up, Heidi? You found me, girl. So when you're talking about fire, there is a very famous story in Greek mythology about a man named Prometheus. Now, if memory serves me correctly, Prometheus was one of the people who helped create man. Supposedly, he created man with clay and mud, and then some other dude named Epithemius, something, girl, I can't even pronounce it. He helped give man like their traits, like, you know, their different personality traits. So they said that Prometheus started loving man more than he loved the gods of Olympus, okay? So he sat up there and gave man fire. Fire is symbolic to knowledge. Stay with me on this, okay? When anybody is talking about fire, they're talking about knowledge. So apparently Zeus was so pissed that he gave man fire, also known as knowledge, that he went and they took him and they chained him to a rock, okay? His punishment for all of eternity was he would be chained to this rock by these unbreakable chains, and every single day an eagle, a giant eagle, would come, girl, eat out his liver and have his guts just hanging out every day. So when the sun would rise again, his body would finally heal up, the pain would be gone, and as soon as his body healed up, that eagle would come right back and eat out his liver. That symbolizes how treasonous it is to give the people knowledge. Okay, they did not like that. The only way that he could have gotten out of that, and I think they talk about how Hercules came and he actually killed the eagle, and then he broke the chains and released him. But he wasn't really fucking with Zeus like that, because Zeus, you know, put all his homies like down in chains in Tartarus and stuff. Those Titans, you know, Zeus enslaved them. So, you know, when Zeus found out he was giving man knowledge, he was like, okay, bitch, we're going to lock your ass up. And this is the only way you can get out. Unless you're going to tell me who the mother is of the dude who's going to dethrone me one day, bitch, you're going to stay locked up. And an eagle's going to come and eat your motherfucking liver out every day. Okay? So that's where that comes from. So I just wanted to do a quick sidebar, because in that King Louis song, he's sitting up here saying, I want man's red fire, meaning those monkeys are the Negroes, and they want the knowledge of the white man so that they can walk and talk like white men. I mean, when you break it down like that, yes, it is a very racist song, okay? I mean, you really have to dig deep in it, and you have to see that. That's what you call some slick shade, okay? Now, he later went on to do some slick shit in the whole Dumbo movie with those black crows, the shucking and jiving black crows with their little song. And, you know, that was during the time of Jim Crow, when they were doing the segregation laws, right? So Walt Disney low-key been on some fuck shit. And do you know, I was watching some of the old school Shirley Temple little shorts and stuff, right? And this motherfucker low-key had that little girl in the most compromising positions. Like, if you look at the earlier, like, black and white films of Shirley Temple, they got her sitting on top of a grown-ass man. He got his shirt off. She's sitting with her little short-ass fucking dress on. And they got her sitting on top, and they're calling it like the Adventures of Shirley Temple. This bitch's parents ain't nowhere to be around, okay? We don't see her parents, so they're making it seem like this little girl is making her own decisions, and she has the ability to make her own decisions, and she's sitting up here being surrounded by all these goddamn men, okay? So check that out, because I was like, oh, this is hella fucking disturbing. Okay. So I just wanted to drop some quick little knowledge on you before we move into the other cartoons that we're going to discuss, because truth be told, the 90s was my most favorite. I mean, if I could go back in a time machine, bitch, where I had my crisscross outfits, okay, hair slicked back in a bun with the Pro Style gel, the thick motherfucking lip liner with the lip gloss. Oh, girl. where the men actually liked women. All right, when there were still love songs on the radio. When we had 112, bitches and peaches and cream, girl. Okay, before we found out that P. Diddy was raping and blood sucking the life force out of all of his artists, bitch, those times. 112, Blackstreet, girl. Oh my God. Let me pull up my playlist, girl. I got a whole 90s playlist. TLC, girl. Let me see. What's going on in the chat while I'm checking for that? And white eyeliner, girl, no, that white eyeliner is some new age shit. That's a new John B. Hey, I saw John B in traffic one day. In traffic. He was in a truck by the Crenshaw Mall. Let me see. The gloss and the liner. Yes, girl. Oh, was popping with the big hoop earrings. Oh my God. And for all the people who sit up here and they think they know a little something about fashion, if you know anything about fashion, bitch, you know history repeats itself. History repeats itself. And I don't know one man on earth that is heterosexual that hates hoop earrings. Matter of fact, I know a guy who told me I love hoop earrings. And he wasn't someone I was talking to. I think this was a guy at work. He was like, I love hoop earrings. As a girl is like 10 times finer if she puts on hoop earrings. I mean, a lot of men love hoop earrings. Okay. John B. Girl. Let me see. I got a whole playlist here. Girl, Boys to Men. Bitch, we don't talk enough about Boys to Men. Where is their movie? Where is the Boys to Men movie? Oh my God. I got Blackstreet, Before I Let You Go. Blackstreet, Think About You. 112, Only You. Jodeci. Hey, Onyx. Jodeci, girl. Ooh. Wait a minute. If I Ever Fall in Love Again by Shy Bitch. That is one of the songs that can just, girl, that is one of the songs that will get your ass every time. I don't care where you are or who you're with. If they drop Shy and they say, if they put on that song, If I Ever Fall in Love Again, it stops me in my tracks wherever I go. Girl, After 7, bitch, After 7, Baby I'm Real, Sarah Smile, girl. Can we talk about K Robbie, SWV? Oh, I wish I could play some of this shit right now. Pretty Brown Eyes, girl. I'm gonna drop a big one on you right now. Are y'all ready? Bitch, are y'all ready? Drew Hill, bitch. Drew Hill. Beauty, I Love You. Somebody Sleeping in My Bed. Ooh. Can we talk about Drew Hill? Come on. Can we talk about Drew Hill? Ooh. Hi, Mia. How are you? Case, Touch Me, Tease Me, featuring Foxy Brown. Let me see. Girl, Jamie Foxx came out a little bit later, but I like his slow songs. Boys to Men, Pass You By. I got a lot of Boys to Men in my 90s playlist. Marvin Gaye, I Want You. Ooh. Ooh. Hey, I'm going to tell you something. There was this group, and when I was a kid, I thought I could sing like them. There was this group called Voices. Okay, it was 4 girls. Actually, Tia and Tamara ended up being in that group for a little bit. The twins, They ended up being in that group a little bit. It was called Voices, and they had this song called Yeah, Yeah, Yeah. Bitch, Google it. That song was so cute. If that's not the whole mood of the 90s, look, Tony. Oh, TT, you be knowing. You remember Voices, Sipping Socialites? Girl, that song, yeah, 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 bitch. I thought, I just knew I was gonna be an R&B star one day because I could just sing that song. I could just mirror my voice to those girls when I was little. Troop, All I Do Is Think of You. All I do is think of you day and night. Bitch, As Yet. I don't remember Cleopatra. Do you remember As Yet? Their shit was fire too. I think, did they only make one little this is before the 90s, but I like the Four Tops girl, Bernadette, and Standing in the Shadows of Love. Ooh. Yeah, R.I.P. to Lisa Left Eye Lopez. She was a real one. I mean, bitch, if you burn a nigga house down because he's cheating, bitch, you're okay with me. Period. Brownstone. You know, Brownstone had a couple of songs. Girl, okay, TT, bitch, you just shut this whole thing down. Girl, go back and look at Albie Shore's video, Day and Night. Girl, look at Albie Shore's video and tell me he wasn't fruitier than a box of Fruity Pebbles, bitch. Girl, he's doing pirouette stands. I mean, you want to talk about a motherfucker who was feeling himself? He had a whole unibrow. He was feeling himself. I said, oh, he was definitely getting fucked. I'm sorry. Albie Shore told on himself in that video, and then they released it. Nobody said, oh, let's just reshoot it. No, they released it, and now he want to walk around with this deep ass voice that came like out of nowhere. Like, really? Let me see, girl, can we talk about the Bebe's Kids? Can we talk about Bebe's Kids? Oh, bitch, that is still my motherfucking movie. Bebe's Kids, because they got a song in there by this dude, or by, I don't know, Renee Diggs and Phil Perry, All My Love. Oh my God, I love that song. 702, yeah, they had a couple of joints, a couple of ones. I like the one they did for the Good Burger soundtrack. All I Want, I love that song from them. All I want, someone I can talk to. I used to love them. Let me see. I hated the Robin Harris girl. The group Total. Oh, Total was some bad bitches. Remember when I told you back before we found out all these little makeup tips and trips? I used to just look at their makeup. I used to think them bitches were flawless. You could not have told me as a teenager that them bitches had on a face full of makeup. I thought they were gorgeous. Let me see. Michelet, girl, Something in My Heart. Michelet? Can we talk about Michelet? Tamia, there's a stranger in my house. Oh my God, Tamia, girl. And that was the hottest she ever looked, right? I mean, flawless. Tony, Anniversary. Bitch, Boys to Men, remember that nasty ass song they did? Please Don't Go. Let me see. Bitch, I still like the George Clinton Knees Deep, girl. Bitch, play that at any family gathering and it is going down. It's going down. Oh, she's a freak of the week. Yo, I love it. Deborah Cox, girl. She had that one hit, but I couldn't get into Deborah Cox. It was nothing personal against her. I was just like, it's not for me. Okay. Joe, All the Things Your Man Won't Do. Mary J. Blige. Let me see. Let's see. I'm scrolling, bitch. The Funkadelics, Not Just Knee Deep. Michael Jackson was popping, bitch. I could still listen to In the Closet. Oh, I can still listen to In the Closet. I can still listen to Leave Me Alone. I could still listen to the one he did. Do you remember the time? Oh my God. Brandy's Broken Hearted, girl. Do you know I listen to that song every time I go through a breakup? I don't give a fuck what it is. Bitch, I love that song. Broken Hearted by Brandy. Let me see. Belle Bev Demo. Bitch, I can't even say, I still can't say this shit. Belle Bev DeVoe. When will I see you smile again? That girl is poison. That girl is poison. Yo, and then if we're gonna talk about them, we might as well talk about Bobby Brown's crackhead ass, because my prerogative is still my shit. My prerogative is still my shit. Okay. I still got Before Dark in here. Let me see. SWV, I'm So Into You. Ludacris featuring T-Pain, One More Drink. Bitch, I don't know how he made it up in here, but I love that song. If I take one more drink. Oh shit. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Here's an honorable mention. Okay. Is everybody listening? Bitch, Janet Jackson's Rope Burn. Ooh. Bitch, Rope Burn. Bitch, you got to listen to that shit while you are high. Do you understand me? While you are high. Let me see. Mariah Carey and Jermaine Dupri, Sweetheart. Okay. Won't you be my sweetheart? We can share a story if you want, babe. I can't sing for shit. Let me see. I still like Wham. Let me see. Parliament, Flashlight. Oh, girl, when I get off of here, I am going to fucking spark up one and get my whole 90s vibe back, okay? Bitch, we were supposed to be talking about cartoons. You done stole a whole fucking video from me. City High. Oh, you remember City High, girl? What happened to that Claudia chick? Because I just thought she was so pretty, and we just don't know what the fuck happened to her. Girl, Queen Love, you ain't got to say Sade. I think Sade, let me tell you something. Sade is still that motherfucking bitch. Oh, Sade? Wham and George Michael. Okay, yeah, Wham. And they sitting up here talking. He up here talking about how some bitch is trying to, he can't please this one bitch. No matter what he do, he can't please her. And they was gay as fuck. But them was the songs. You feel me? It's all this woman. I mean, the music is just filled with the most woman-hating rhetoric right now. Oh my God, take me back to when motherfuckers was crying about a bitch not answering a phone call, okay? Take me back to them days. Oh, yeah. Oh, you know what? She did date one of them dudes and married them. Oh, okay. And got the fuck out of the way. Got out of the way. Who was that one chick? She was up and coming, and then she ended up marrying Cisco from Drew Hill. What was her name? I think it started with an S. She ended up marrying Drew Hill and just got the fuck out of the way. Not Faith Evans, girl. Anyway, Drew Hill, girl, their music. That thun, 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 thun. I cannot listen to that shit. I promise you. All right. So let's go back to talking about cartoons. Busta Rhymes, bitch. Oh my God. Don't even get me started. Busta Rhymes, let me tell you something. In his prime, see, that's what you call artistry, okay? I mean, he was so different. He was so, I don't want to say androgynous because he wasn't, but he was very eccentric, right? I mean, I loved the Busta Rhymes. Let me see. The underground internet. Girl, Jaleesa, you going too deep for me, girl. I don't know. Lil Mo had one song that I like, that Superwoman song. She had that one song and that bitch went batshit crazy. I think I hit her up on Twitter one day and I was like, girl, what? Go back to the Superwoman days. And that bitch cussed me clean out. She said something, bitch. I was like, okay. If you get at Little Mo on social media, that bitch will clap back at your ass. Okay. Busta Rhymes was everything in his prime. He sure was. I mean, this beer gut, and I mean, he's out here looking like Trick Daddy in the face right now with all them goddamn cracks and craters. I'm like, what is going on, bitch? What? He looked like he just got stung by a gang of bees. Like, he looks crazy as hell. Lil Mo in Marriage Boot Camp. I know her. I mean, her and her husband is a whole mess. I mean, if I was married to a bitch like Lil Mo, I would cheat on her every fucking chance I could too, because she is just so extra out. Ryan Dickerson, Lil Mo is way too ratchet nowadays. Yeah, I don't know what her problem is. I mean, girl, you can get on reality TV and you can come out, you know, looking semi non-infamous. I mean, she just gets on camera and acts like a total fucking hood rat. Oh, Genuine. Okay. Here's the thing. Genuine was way too mainstream. I mean, I could talk about Genuine and like 4 bitches would come and enter into my conversation and be like, I love Genuine. So I just naturally pulled back from that because I'm like, everybody loves Genuine. Fuck y'all, you know? I didn't like everybody to like the people that I liked. So I always felt some type of way about it. But Genuine was fine. But then he ended up marrying Soleil. And then they ended up getting divorced. And now Soleil isn't she married to that Griffin dude? NERD? Woo! Girl, wait a minute. Let me look it up. Yeah, girl. NERD used to have some really refreshing songs, right? Now, forget all this little producer stuff he did with all these other people, because remember, Pharrell was hot in these streets for a really long time. Hi, Just Be You. He was really hot, but then when the NERD records, they just had this sound. It just reminded me of like cool water or fresh air. You know what I mean? They had some bomb ass fucking music. Let me see. Yeah, Professor Griff from Public Enemy. Yeah, she married that guy, and supposedly it ain't no problem. See, you gotta, girl. What's that woman's name? Zaza Ali. You know she's somewhere feeling some type of way, bruh. Because them light-skinned bitches do not like getting got. I don't give a fuck what. I don't care how down these bitches try to act. They understand that, you know, they're in higher demand than your average brown or dark-skinned girls. So when they get got, bitch, they feel some type of way. I honestly, light-skinned women don't even want to be light-skinned anymore, bitch. What are they all saying? They're either saying they're Creole, right? Or they're red bones. They don't want to be light-skinned anymore. They want to be something else, bitch. So when a light-skinned bitch come and take your man and you light-skinned bitch, what do you do? What do you do? You know, my grandma, when I was younger, because she would write to me all the time. And we was on the phone one day and she was like, you know, when you grow up, I want you to get you a young, ugly man, you know, because that ugly man, he is going to wine and dine you and he is going to take care of you forever. And then she thought about it and she was like, well, now let me take that back. Because, you know, nowadays an ugly bitch will come and take your ugly man. Bitch, ain't that the truth? All right. All right. So let's see. You guys talking about Anita Baker. All right. While you're talking, let me take a sip. All right. Did I watch Aladdin? Bitch, let me tell you something. Aladdin was my first cartoon crush, bitch. My first cartoon crush? Oh, I was in love with Aladdin. I couldn't stand that bitch, Princess Jasmine. I would be sitting there, girl, as a kid, like, bitch, get your hands off my nigga, bitch. I was in love with Aladdin, okay? Their music was popping, that Arabian Night shit. Oh my God. I mean, that was right up my alley. I loved Aladdin, okay? Ooh, let's see. You had a Jasmine Barbie doll. I don't think I did. Let me see. I love me some Indians in Egypt. Yeah, girl, you was talking about that earlier. There was one dude who I knew who was half Egyptian, but he was so full of himself. I was just like, I can't do it. And make no mistake, he was fine as fuck. I mean, he was fine. I was like, oof. But I really don't know nothing about that. Princess Jasmine was my favorite. Was your favorite? Truth be told, Princess Jasmine was a little bit different because the rest of these bitches, the rest of the Disney princesses were on some, Princess Jasmine only had her dad, right? She had that big ass tiger, Raja, and she only had her dad. Okay. The rest of the Disney princesses was trying to marry other princes. They were trying to come up. This Jasmine bitch was on some ratchet shit. She was like, bitch, I'm going to marry a whole fucking street rat. Fuck you. Okay. You can't stop me. She, girl, ended up, and the nigga lied to her. He told a whole lie. He was like, oh, bitch, I'm a prince. I mean, you can trust me. Jasmine like that ratchet shit. Okay, this motherfucker had a flying carpet, bitch. She was like, well, shit, if he got a flying carpet, bitch, I guess I give him a pass, bitch. That motherfucker got a genie too. Oh, wait, I can look past that. Okay. Bitch, and you got a monkey? Oh, bitch. We in the game. That bitch daddy was just like, okay. Oh, girl. What was the fool's name? The one who looked like Snoop Dogg. What was his name again? The villain of that film. I forgot his name, girl. He had the damn parrot. Anyway, he was, I mean, damn, that whole movie just tripped me out. Mulan and Tiana are your favorites. Mulan, girl. Jafar. Thank you, Sassy B. What's good, girl? Oh, my people are in here. Okay, Jafar. Girl, did he or did he not look like Snoop Dogg? That nigga got tricked into becoming a whole fucking genie, bitch. That nigga thought he was going to be king. He was going to fuck Jasmine, and he was going to just make all that shit. He was like, make me a powerful genie. And that motherfucker was just like, shoot. Bruh. Oh my God, Jafar. Hey, you know what? I fuck with you. I really fucked with Mulan too, because that was a powerful message. And truth be told, in mainstream media, bitch, in mainstream media, them Asians do not get enough shine, bitch. The Asians do not get enough shine. So when they came out with that movie and this bitch had to pretend to be a whole nigga to fight off the Hans, girl, I loved Mulan. I just like the whole story. Okay, and I like that song Christina Aguilera did for the movie too, called Reflections. Oh, bitch. Let me tell you something. You want to talk about one of the greatest voices of all time? Christina Aguilera is up there with Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey, bitch. You want to talk about the greatest voice? I don't give a fuck about anything else. I don't give a fuck about her gaining weight, how she looked, her not being black, none of that. That bitch's voice is timeless, okay? Yeah, I loved that movie. I had Christina Aguilera first CD. Yeah, me too. That Genie in the Bottle shit, girl. Girl, she was talking about how they was trying to keep her thin. They wanted that bitch to be like 98 pounds, bitch. Okay. Let me see. I didn't like Fighter that much. Nah, Steph, I want with you on that X-Tina shit. No, girl, I didn't get that. You're not with me or you're with me, girl. I mean, if you don't feel that way, that's fine. But I loved Christina Aguilera. I mean, her voice, she did a song called Hurt, girl. Every time I listen to that song, bitch, I shed a tear. That Hurt song, girl, I love that song. And she got a couple of other songs that, I sleep on her sometimes, but then I remember and I'm like, oh yeah, bitch. Pink. Girl, did you just bring up Pink? Listen, I just burped, sorry. Let me tell you something about Pink. I was very conflicted with Pink for a long time because y'all know she used the niggas to get her recognition, right? That first album, in comparison to all of her other work, is completely different. Completely different. See, her most recent work you've seen, all that little rock star shit, girl, that's truly who she is. But she had to take her ass down to Atlanta because nobody would fuck with her. I mean, even though we thought she was gorgeous, bitch, them white people did not think she was gorgeous at all. Okay? So she did that first album and that shit was bomb. What did she have on there? Most Girls. That shit was popping. I can still listen to that. Oh my God. Wait a minute. Let me pull up my Pink songs real quick. Every time this phone locks, it just drives me crazy. Pink, you know what? Pink got a song right now called Split Personalities. That's one of her old school songs too. Girl. Gwen Stefani, bitch, that's a bad white bitch. Let me tell you something. Gwen Stefani is damn near 50 years old. Did you know that? That bitch is damn near 50 years old and stole a whole nother bitch's man. That shit ain't supposed to happen. She got Most Girls. There You Go. We're talking about Pink. Most Girls. There You Go. Split Personalities. Don't Let Me Get Me, Girl. Those are her first album. Was the only one I can listen to. All that other shit, I was like, she switched her fan base, and luckily for her, it worked out in her favor. Gwen Stefani is a down ass bitch. The majority of her songs were about heartbreak. All of them first No Doubt songs, bitch. Oh my God. I mean, we all can relate. Bitch, she was dating the motherfucker in her band, the little Indian dude or whatever he is. And they broke up. Some shit went wrong. So she just started cranking out all these sad love songs. And they was with it. They was like, okay, we're gonna perform these. They didn't give a fuck. And that shit translated to millions because we all have been brokenhearted before. Okay, all of us. So she's sitting up here. There was one. I used to be your ex-girlfriend or something like that. I always knew I end up being your ex-girlfriend. Tell me that shit ain't flames. Ooh. Flames, bitch. I always knew I'd end up being your ex-girlfriend. Okay, because I go into a lot of relationships with like thinking that, like, bitch, I already know you're going to be my ex one day. But I'm still gonna take this ride, bitch. Oh, Madonna, girl, I don't even want to talk about that bitch. I mean, you want to talk about a clout chaser? I mean, she's so annoying. Remember when Drake kissed her and that motherfucker almost threw up? He almost threw up. Like he was not even. I mean, they said she is the most foul, nasty, disgusting bitch you've ever met. Bitch, that Richie Rich dude who was married to her, they got him on audio somewhere talking about how dry and nasty her pussy was, bitch. Bitch, go look it up. I like Robin. That white European chick. Are we talking about Robin Thicke, girl? Girl, okay, so her dating Tupac don't mean a goddamn thing to me because Tupac was knocking them bitches down left and right. Okay? He wrote her a letter because he was in jail. Because rest assured, if he was out, bitch, the bitch would not have even gotten a phone call from him. Rest assured. And now you're selling the letter, bitch. You get no respect from me. And is this bitch really walking around with a fake ass? Please tell me that that's a whole fucking girdle with padding in it. Don't tell me she got her ass done at the tender age of like 96, bitch. Is she walking around? Bitch, did she really get her ass sliced open? I was talking to the Pisces about that. I was like, let me tell you something. If I wanted to get lipo and have it transferred to my ass, how would you feel about it? Like a fat transfer. And the Pisces was like, I'm going to tell you right now, that shit is not healthy. Because rest assured, I got a big ass. It's nice and big and wide and hip. But, you know, I wanted to have that perfect heart shape, right? underneath the booty, I want that perfect heart shape. So he was like, nah, don't do that shit because I'm hearing a gang of bitches is having complications with it. I said, okay, are they having complications with getting ass shots or are they having complications with a fat transfer from like a doctor in the United States? And he was like, no, it's all of them because that fat can break off. And if it end up in your lungs or if it travel up to your heart, bitch, it's a wrap. I was like, really? He was like, yeah. He was like, a lot of people are having problems with them those fat transfers. So I was like, oh shit, let me think about that a little bit more. I mean, I'm not in a rush or nothing. A bitch ain't out here suffering, looking crazy, but shit, I mean, we all want to do shit that we think will improve ourselves. But if he talking about that shit gonna break off into my goddamn bloodstream, bitch, hell no. I know a girl who had a BBL recently and her fat was leaking out. Her fat was leaking out, bitch. Hell no. You see what I'm saying? We need these type of horror stories, like, because too many people are, I mean, like the whole thing with Tiny getting her eyes done, right? There's a popular YouTuber on here. His name is like, what's his name? It's something with the K, girl. He got that shit too. Now, the only people who are doing it is in like Africa and India, where you could get a whole eye transplant, bitch. So what they're saying is you go over there and what they do is they slice the eyeball open. They implant the realistic looking type of contact into the thing, and then they like essentially like laser or so it's like sewing your eye back, but I guess they laser it down or whatever. So they lock it into the eye. Okay. So you're walking around with these brand new eyes. And people are talking about how they're getting glaucoma. Not only are they getting glaucoma, but they're going blind. So when you go to an optometrist out here in America, no one will touch it because they're like, oh, hell no, bitch, you're going to have to go back to where you got them done and have them take care of it. So now you got to travel. Do you know how much money that is? You have to travel back to wherever the fuck you got it done and have them take it out. And even when they take out the eye plant, bitch, you can still go blind and there's nothing anyone can do about it. Even when you get them taken out. Do you understand? Do not fuck with them eye implants. There was a bitch online crying. She was talking about how she was going blind and nobody could stop it. Oh, hell no. Girl, let me see. Not the way it was leaking. Let me see. Bitch, I'm here. I'm at work. Girl, they got you working on MLK. I heard that. Let me see. Yeah, a lot of the times they get infected. See, and what happens is a lot of bitches like to fly out to the Dominican Republic stuff because out here in America, there's regulations. You know, you can only take out so much fat, but out there, anything goes. So they can take out a little bit more and snatch you a little bit better. But don't let something go wrong with your surgery, bitch, because if it goes wrong, you're going to have to get your ass back over there. A lot of the doctors and people here will not touch it because they're not trying to be a part of anything that has gone wrong with their body. That's a whole fucking lawsuit. Okay. So I'm like, just get your ass in the gym. You got all these bitches out here looking like blow up dolls, bitch. I am in California. I have seen those ass injections up close and it's not cute. Let me tell you something. All right. I used to work for a celebrity, bitch. Has anybody in here watched this show called The Shaws of Sunset? I'm going to wait. Has anybody watched Shaws of Sunset? Anyway, there was this lady called Lily on the show. The little skinny one, super extravagant. Remember her? Anyway, I was working for Lily's Lashes, girl. I saw and this is back when I was in between jobs. This had to have been like 3 or 4 years ago. Okay. I was in between jobs and I needed something real quick, right? So she was only paying like $12, $13 an hour. I was like, fuck it. I can just use this until I find something else. So come to find out, she has this place downtown, right? It's a whole warehouse. That's where she does her lashes. So that's where they ship them out from there and do the orders. And then upstairs they have her it's Wear My Look. That she had a whole Wear My Look line too. Oh bitch, that bitch gets paid. I don't care what nobody says. Lily gets paid, okay? So not only did they have that, but they had like a photography studio in there too. It was a huge warehouse. So you would just see all these Instagram and YouTube bitches coming in and out, and they would use the studio to do like their stuff. Matter of fact, the main bitch on Fashion Nova, the one who kind of looks like a Kardashian, the main bitch in all the photos, the one with the fake ass, her name is Janet Guzman or Guzman, something like that. She was up in there working with Lily's business partner. What she was doing up there, I have no idea, but she would be there every single day. Also, Gabriel Zamora is the nigga who trained me. If you look him up, he's a makeup guru now. This motherfucker has like 300,000 fucking subs on YouTube now. But when I was working there, he had just moved to that bitch from Texas. Gabriel Zamora, remember he got caught up with all that bullshit with the little racist influencers and shit? Yeah, he was up in there. Girl, he's a Pisces. So anyway, Gabriel Zamora was up in there. He was trying to train me to do the job. And, you know, Lily came through a couple of times, but the person who really ran the show was her sister, Yessie. She got a sister named Yessie, okay? So Yessie's running the show, and Yessie's a little bitch. And to be honest, I think they thought I was not black because it was a lot of racial undertones up in there. I'm just going to let you know right now, a lot of racial undertones. So I hit up Lily on Instagram and I said, look, I saw your post about you needing help with your Lily lashes. You needed help with the customer service part of it. And that computer program you're using, I have 3 years experience in it, so I can help you. So Lily was like, okay, come through. She actually hit me back. She was like, okay, come through. And then she had her sister call me from a block number, and then I was up in there and I was working. The sister was the bitchiest bitch you've ever met in your life. I knew I could not do that job too long. Okay. I just knew I could not do that job too long. I'm sitting up there, I'm trying to work. They always got music blast in it. I mean, it was just not my atmosphere, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to be like an influencer like that. I was just a regular girl, right? So hi ZT. I'm just a regular girl who works from a professional world. All these people are fucking YouTube, Instagram people, right? Bitch, do you know I got fired? And I'm going to tell you who got me fired. Bitch, do you want to know who got me fired? Bitch, motherfucking Jeffree Star got me fired. The motherfucker with like 1 million subscribers on here. Bitch, that nigga got me fired. Okay? I was in there one day upstairs responding to some customer service shit. Lily is up there getting her makeup done, and she's getting her hair done. She's about to do a shoot. Truth be told, Lily does shoots like every fucking day. She get that makeup done, and her makeup artist is the same motherfucking makeup artist to Kylie Jenner. His name is Ariel, okay? Ariel, the makeup artist. So this motherfucker is a real professional. Ariel will come through that bitch with a whole suitcase full of makeup, bitch. And he would do her motherfucking makeup. So Jeffree Star brings his happy ass up in there one day, just like, hello. You know how he is. So I'm sitting up there, and I said hi to him. I was like, hey, how you doing? He was like, oh, hi. And I forgot how we got into the conversation, bitch, but he said something to the fact that, no, I think I said, oh, I want to try the makeup look, but it's just not me. And he was like, oh, really? Because we have similar features. That's what he said to me. And I said, oh, we do? And I think he was offended by that, bitch. I said, look, Jeffree. I said, yeah. No, he goes, yeah, we have similar features. And the reason I was tripping off of that, because Jeffree is a Filipino, but Jeffree looks like a black woman. But he's Filipino, okay? So he felt some type of way by that, because he instantly pulled back. Me, I didn't feel no type of way about it. So he was sitting up there talking about how he was new to LA, bitch. He had just gotten an apartment in downtown LA at that time. He was new to LA. Go back to his videos, bitch, you will see it. He had just moved to LA. So I said, oh, okay, well, if you need help with anything, let me know. Now, when I said that, bitch, what I meant was, if you need help, bitch, I know LA like the back of my hand. So if you need help getting somewhere, or if you're not sure about a certain place or something like that, bitch, do you know that this motherfucker, Jeffree Star, went back to Lily and the sister Yessie, and he told them that I was trying to be his personal assistant. That's what he told them. Matter of fact, I don't know if that's what he told them. That's what they told me he said, okay? They went back. He went back to her, and then Yessie was like, hey, do you mind if I check your phone? I was like, yeah. She checked my phone, and she said, okay, the reason I'm asking is because he said you were taking pictures of him. And I said, what the fuck? I said, first of all, the dude who's training me, Gabriel, I was upstairs with Lily while she was getting her fucking makeup done by Ariel, the makeup artist. And fucking Gabriel Zamora was downstairs on the fucking Mac computer doing some other shit. He was doing like a lot of PR, right? So I'm calling him so I don't have to keep going up and downstairs. So I said, you know, I'm sitting up here calling him, but she thinks because I pull out my phone, I'm sitting up there taking pictures of him. So he told them that I was trying to be his personal assistant and that I was trying to take pictures of him. She said, so the only thing is, you know, I don't want him to feel uncomfortable. You know, when he comes around, we in this type of, you know, atmosphere, in this type of business, relationships like that are important. So I have to let you go. That's what she told me. So I was like, okay, cool. Just give me my last check and I'm going to bounce. She was like, okay, just come back the next day or something and get your check. I was like, cool. But yeah, bitch, that's the story of when Patrick Star got me fired from fucking Lily Lashes, bitch. And then a few months later, Lily ended up getting married to that rich ass dude. Okay. If you look on her Instagram, she's married to this rich motherfucker. I mean, they doing big shit over there. But Lily is a Taurus too. And that's how I connected with her initially. I was like, you know, I'm a Taurus like you, girl. I'm trying to do this and this and that. And she was like, cool, come through. It's not Lily. It was her sister. Her sister is the necessary evil, bitch. Her sister runs that whole shit. And then, you know, her personal assistant was cool as fuck. But yeah, girl, Jeffree Star got me fired from that bitch. And I'm telling you right now, they don't fuck with black women like that. Maybe after someone sees this video that you're going to start seeing a lot more black women on their page. Mark my motherfucking words. But no, they don't fuck with black women like that. None of the makeup artists were black. None of the fucking hair people were black. None of the models on the page at the time were black to model the Lily Lashes. They don't fuck with black women like that. So if you can find someone who is pushing beauty products and they're black, I would highly recommend that you support your own fucking people. Okay? Highly recommend that you support your own people. Because some shit happened between her and her business partner, her out of the Want My Look page. But that was like a while back. I was like, damn, how you get blocked out of your own fucking business, bitch, and you're a whole fucking attorney. But I mean, whatever. Oh, girl, how did we get into that story? How did we get into the story? So that's why when, you know, you see stupid bitches like the fat Rasputia bitch sitting over there talking about, oh, how come, you know, Tasha K got motherfucking daytime tea time at the T.S. Madison show and not you. First of all, bitch, I'm not local. But second of all, bitch, I'm not a dick rider like the rest of you. I told you I am from LA, bitch. I see these motherfuckers every day. Matter of fact, when I was and I swear to God, when I was coming out my driveway yesterday, I almost hit this bitch with my car. I looked over and it's the bitch from Westworld. The one of the maid taverns, so the one who was a maid, a little tavern maid with Thandie Newton, the white girl, the real exotic looking one. That bitch was outside my house getting into her white Mercedes Benz. Okay, so y'all sitting up here saying I live in the slums, bitch. I live right under the Hollywood Hills, bitch. I'm in the mix. Okay, if I gotta walk up and down the street, I'll show you, bitch. Bitch, I live right under the Hollywood Hills, okay? Y'all sitting up here talking about Beverly Hills. Let me tell you something. These celebrities do not live in Beverly Hills. Do you know what type of money you have to live in Beverly Hills? Bitch, motherfuckers have got to be plastic surgeons. They have got to be high-powered attorneys. They gotta have like a global online business. Bitch, you can't just be any motherfucker and get up into Beverly Hills talking about you want some property. Bitch, foreign money is in Beverly Hills. And don't even let me tell you how much money you need to have to get in Bel Air, bitch. In Bel Air. Bitch, let me tell you another story. Do y'all remember that movie Fat Girls with Monique? Fat Girls with Monique. Yeah, girl, at Cali is expensive as fuck. Bitch, if you go to the hood, bitch, the slums, the real slums, bitch, you are paying $1,400, between $1,200 to $1,400 for a 1-bedroom in the slums, okay? Bitch, do you know bitch, let me tell you who lives in Bel Air. The movie execs, the motherfuckers who pay the actors $20 million per movie, bitch, those motherfuckers live in Bel Air. Bitch, do you know if you go to Bel Air, you can see the stars from Bel Air? You can see the stars, okay? I became real close. I got so close with this one lady from the time I was like 17 until like I was like 30. And I still talk to her on and off, but she travels a lot now. But her name is Nagaste Likey. Okay, Nagaste Likey. She screen wrote and directed that movie Fat Girls with Monique. Okay. So when I think they did that movie through Paramount, but the producer invited her up to his house in Bel Air. And bitch, the way they throw parties, bitch, they have these big ass vans, bitch. Like when you go to a party in Bel Air, you're not Ubering home. No, bitch, there's vans parked outside. And I'm talking like those Mercedes vans. They're parked outside and they will chauffeur you home. Okay. You don't have to drive home, bitch. They'll chauffeur you home. And it's like 4 or 5 of them parked out there just ready to take you wherever you want to go, like a shuttle or something. So we go to this guy's house, and words can't even describe how beautiful his house was. His house was so fucking immaculate. I said, so this is what heaven on earth must be. This is, even these rappers out here throwing around 20,000 and shit. That's not shit, bitch. Do you know the motherfuckers with the real money have the heaven on earth? They got the yachts, bitch. They got the homes in Bel Air where the air don't even smell the same. Do you understand me? You can see the stars in the sky and the air doesn't even smell the same. So we up there doing like a little wrap-up party. A lot of the actors are there and stuff. And it was a good time. I mean, I had never been to Bel Air. And matter of fact, that was my last time being in a Bel Air. And then he was going to hook her up and he was going to have her head like the whole, like, I guess, African American movie division of at Paramount or something. And do you know this motherfucker had a heart attack and died? Had a heart attack and died, the producer guy. So there went her hopes and dreams. I mean, she's still making movies. She's still screenwriting. But I mean, that was horrible. But that's how I knew that when people were saying that Monique was a bitch, they were not lying. They were not lying, because my quote unquote sister, she's not my real sister. She just kind of took me under her wing. She was telling me all about the production of that movie. She was talking about how Monique came in one day and she just fired her whole team without warning. Her makeup people, her hair people. She just came in one day and just fired everybody. Okay. Then she talked to me another time about how Monique was sitting up there on set talking shit about the director and everybody else, not knowing that she was still mic'd up. So when people say Monique is a bitch, they're not lying. Let me tell you something. Monique is doing that Mona Simone shit. It's like when somebody shine the light on you, it's like, no, hey, baby girl. Hey, no, honey. No, babe. No, Monique is really a bitch in real life. Now, she may have changed. She may have become a better person, but no, she was an absolute bitch for a really long time. And what happened was she thought she could get up there and she could do that, that hood mammy shit. And it was like, oh no, bitch, you're going to have to fall in line with the rest of us. See, it wasn't the white people that blackballed Monique, bitch. It was the niggas. Because all the niggas who was sitting up here having a shuck and jive, bitch, and you think you gonna come in here and be yourself? You think you get to be the real nigga and I gotta kiss ass? No, bitch, we're going to take your ass down. That's what happened to Monique. Okay? Rest assured. Bitch, Lee Daniels and his minions was like, bitch, Oprah, Tyler Perry, all of them was like, oh no, bitch, you don't get to come up in here and be the real nigga while we all got to do what the fuck we, no, bitch. We gonna take your ass out, okay? All right. So that was a little quick side note about like, you know, I had to tell that story because people think bitch, you think I would be the type of person to be what, glamored or starstruck by T.S. Madison, bitch? Do you know who the fuck I've been around out here? Like, come on now. And that's no shade to T.S. Madison, but what? Don't sit up here be suggesting motherfuckers could fly me out and shit. Bitch, I don't want to fucking go to no goddamn T.S. Madison show. What the fuck I look like, bitch? I've been on actual movie sets. I've worked under real producers, okay? Yes, Sassy B, we're almost at 1,000. Yeah, please subscribe, okay? Because I have a ton of stories like these. I have a ton of stories like these, and I don't be trying to tell them, but they just end up coming out, okay? Anyway, so where were we? Bitch, we was trying to talk about the childhood TV shows, okay? So I was talking about Invader Zim, bitch. Invader Zim was one of my favorite Nicktoons. Make no mistake about it. I loved it. Let's see what else we have here. Somebody said last night, As Told by Ginger. I like that show too. Uh-oh, it's refreshing. Hold on. Y'all know my computer ain't shit, right? I like As Told by Ginger. Let me see. Give me a second. Okay, we're back up. All right. I like the Wild Thornberries. I liked all of that. Hey, what was that show? Was it Kablam? Was it Kablam? It was like the little. Do you know what I'm talking about? Hey, Arnold was cute. It was cute. Doug, girl, every time somebody says Doug, I want to scream. I thought Doug was so boring. It was so boring to me. Kablam, though, bitch. I see. If it was any type of like if it was kind of raunchy, I liked it. If it was kind of raunchy, I liked it. So you got Kablam over here doing fart jokes and shit. I was like, oh yeah, this is great. And then let's talk about Cartoon Network real quick. Girl 7, you ready for Coming to America too, bitch? I guess. I mean, how great can it be? I mean, it's like 20 years later, 30 years later, damn near. I liked My Cousin Skeeter. Let me tell you something. I like My Cousin Skeeter because Megan Good was in there. Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something about Megan Good? I've met Megan Good about 2 times in my life. 2 times. That is the realest, most genuine bitch in Hollywood I have ever met in my life. I like Megan Good, okay? I will ride for Megan Good. I thought that bitch was so beautiful. And if you met her in real life, she ain't but damn near 100 pounds, okay? She got a big ass head, all that beautiful face. That's a real thing. She has a big head, little bitty body. That's a real ass bitch. That's a bitch who did not compromise herself for Hollywood, okay? I'm gonna let you know that right now. She's as nice as I am. If you meet her, she'll be like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, she's a sweetheart. Megan Good, she's that bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now, okay? 7, Megan was still fucking my ex-cousin when she got engaged. Bitch, I believe it because my homeboy works for a radio station, right? A big radio station. And he was actually under, that's too much information, okay? But anyway, he was telling me about how Kendra, and this was back when she was still in Hugh Hefner's house, bitch. He was talking about how Kendra was fucking his homeboy. But whenever they were filming, they couldn't talk on the phone. Okay. But Kendra was fucking his homeboy. And then they also had a curfew. I think the curfew was like 11 o'clock. They all them bitches had to be back in the house by 11 o'clock. They could not break curfew. So I believe it. Yeah, I'm not going to put, yeah. Megan Good is that bitch. Are you, girl, you're not talking about that football player she was dating though. The big buff looking one. Because that was like low-key her boyfriend for a while. Make no mistake. I mean, y'all can sit up here and be fooled by all this Christian talk, bitch. Megan is that bitch. I'm gonna let you know right now. She's a badass Leo, and she's that bitch. And her sister don't play. Bitch, her sister will take a bullet for her ass. The one who ain't nowhere near as cute as her. It looked like they low-key got different daddies. Bitch, yeah. Megan is that bitch. Okay. She didn't compromise herself for Hollywood, bitch. You ain't never seen her out here with no wigga or some fucking nasty ass Jewish producer talking about that's my boyfriend. Like, she's not that bitch. And I promise you, 90% of them bitches is doing that. Megan Good never did that shit. Okay. Never. The rest of them hoes are up here getting dicked down by those nasty ass, disgusting fucking herpes having producers. It's okay. You can catch it later, Banana. I'm not going to make this live private. Okay. Like some more Nia Long. Some more, girl. Nia Long is bomb. I've never met Nia Long, but she's another one who's bomb to me. Okay. But it came out that bitch, she's a bitch on set. Did you hear that? They said Nia Long is an absolute bitch on set. And I was like, really? Girl, they said the same thing about Ellen DeGeneres too. Girl, let me tell you something. They said Ellen DeGeneres is the biggest bitch you've ever met. When them goddamn lights and cameras and microphone come off, oh, that bitch is laying the hammer on them motherfucking hoes, okay? They said Ellen DeGeneres be going the fuck off. Allegedly, bitch. I don't know. I wasn't there, bitch. I'm just talking about the talk around the town. The talk around the town. Girl, back when I was in middle school, they was talking about Will Smith having threesomes with his wife. Bitch, when I was in middle school, they was talking about Eddie Murphy being a homosexual and having sex with trannies, bitch. All this news that is just coming out for y'all now, bitch, that shit been in the LA streets for a long time. Bitch, they talk about how Dr. Dre goes to Peanuts and he be fucking the trannies, bitch. Or the transsexuals, okay? Allegedly. Girl. Who else? Bitch, who else are we gonna go in on? Ice Cube, real nigga. I met him one time. Real nice dude. I mean, he's from the hood, all right? Very approachable guy. Just don't come with no bullshit. He will tell you about yourself. Okay? Anyway, girl, I was trying to tell y'all about Invader Zim. Every time I try to tell y'all about Invader Zim, I see a chat and I'm just like, oh, hell no. I got to address this. Will Smith first movie role, girl, princess, I'm looking too low key. Because you know that was a whole cover up, bitch. Okay, Courtney Cox, who is she married to again? Who is her husband? David something. His last name starts with an A. What's his name? Anyway, his transgendered sister came out and exposed Will Smith, talking about that's why his first wife left him, because he was really hooking up with men. Arquette, thank you, Mari. Bitch, one of them Arquettes exposed that nigga. And then the ex-wife got on camera talking about, oh, that's not true. Bitch, of course you're going to say it's not true because you are still connected to that family. Okay? You're still connected to that family. You still have the son. You probably got paid off. Okay? I don't even believe that, bitch. That Arquette bitch was not lying. I can tell you that right now. Is it true that Trey Songz is bisexual? Girl, I wouldn't be surprised if he was, because he's another one that has a huge sexual appetite. Okay, huge sexual appetite. And when you've been doing this shit for like, 2 decades, yeah, you might need a little something different every now and then to get your rocks off. Now, I don't want to put that on him. I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised if it were true. Okay, he another R. Kelly. They said he liked porn stars. He liked porn stars. Let me tell you something, bitch. I almost made it to Drake's house one time. Almost, bitch. I didn't make it, but I almost made it because Drake has these huge ass pool parties. I think that nigga got the biggest pool in Southern California. So, he lived over in Calabasas, which is like 30 minutes from my house. Bitch, actually, I had to pass Calabasas every day when I got to work. Okay. It's a huge gated community. I mean, when you go up to the gate, bitch, to try to get up into that community, it looks like a big ass Paramount studio wall, bitch. That motherfucker is gated like a motherfucker. So he lived right down the street from J-Lo, the Kardashians, bitch. All them people, that's what I'm saying. Even the celebrities don't live in Beverly Hills, bitch. They live like in the valley. Them motherfuckers live in the valley. In a gated community, all right? So, girl, anyway, I almost made it over there. But honestly, I wouldn't touch Drake with a 10-foot pole, okay? And the reality is, girl, Drake is not a good person. The way he uses and abuses these bitches, and I'm surprised he has so many fans, bitch. I busted him out for having that baby before Pusha T did, bitch. If my old Twitter page had not been suspended, I sat up there and I said, "Oh, it looks like that lady had Drake's baby." Nobody gave a fuck. But Pusha T came out and was like, "Oh yeah, he got a baby," and now it's like front page news. I was like, "Oh, bitch, I could have told you that because I was still following that girl." Because the black girl never ended up having a baby. So I was like, okay, she was lying. Because remember, it was 2 girls that came out talking about they were pregnant. But that other girl, they couldn't touch her because she was in a whole nother country. So his goons couldn't get to that bitch, right? They said Drake got plastic surgery. He did, bitch. He gets there's a type of liposuction. It's called etching. Etching, okay? And what they do is they take a Sharpie and they draw the abs onto your stomach, okay, with the Sharpie. So after they draw the abs onto your stomach, they go in there with the little suction machine, the laser and the suction machine, so it burns the fat and then sucks it up. They go in there and they just follow the lines. So now it looks like you have abs. Oh, Drake's been getting liposuction for a long time. Drake is low-key a fat nigga. In real life, he is low-key a fat Negro, but he has money, so he can look however the fuck he wants to look. Okay. Let me see. Johnny Blaze got it, girl. Johnny Blaze. I mean, just a whole mess, girl. I don't understand why you keep burning these bridges with these men that you're fucking. I mean, keep your mouth shut, bitch, and you might get dick a second time, or get broken off. But I don't know what it is. Every time she has sex with one of these celebrities, she just needs to tell the world about it. I mean, she has a compulsion disorder or something. Let me see. Girl, can we talk about Invader Zim? Can we talk about Invader Zim? Yo, okay, fuck Invader Zim. Bitch, can we talk about the Cartoon Network really quick? There's some shows on there that I just don't see anymore, but they were my favorite shows ever. Bitch, Birdman, Attorney at Law. Does anybody remember that show? Birdman, Attorney at Law. I can't even find that show on YouTube. I'm like, bro, where are the clips from the show? My name is Angie. Okay, let me give you some shine, girl, because you keep saying Dexter's Laboratory, and I'm just like, girl, I can't do it. Dexter's Laboratory, Powerpuff Girls, Hey, was Dexter's mom a hoe, low key? Was she an ex stripper? Nigga. Was Dexter's mom an ex stripper? That's what I want to know. Johnny Bravo. Space Ghost Coast to Coast. Bitch, the Venture Brother. I like the Venture Brothers. And they got another one on there called Super Gel. I mean, you would have to be high off of acid to even know what the fuck is going on in that show. But for some reason, I really enjoy it. I really enjoy that show. I don't know why. Dexter's mom was thick, okay? And she was just prancing around like, okay, honey, just like a bitch who you take off the pole would do, okay? You like the Fairly Odd Parents? Let me see. The Oblongs girl, that show was so funny. All of them people were shaped like weird as fuck. Cow and chicken. Cow and chicken. Hey, I liked Cow and Chicken low key. You know what show I couldn't stand? Ed, and Eddie. I was just like, oh, get the fuck out of here. Ed, and Eddie. Oh, Captain Planet girl. Captain Planet can get the fuck out of here too. I was like, you got to be shitting me. Captain Planet, bitch, I could watch the Magic School Bus because I always wanted to see what that teacher would be wearing. You know, she would always have on like the different theme little outfit. Bitch, that shit was fire. The Magic School Bus, but oh my God. Captain Planet, I mean, what a little fucking pussy. He was such a little goody two-shoes. Like, oh, we're just gonna no, fuck you, Fraggle Rock, the Boondocks girl. You know I watched the Boondocks. I mean, it's a shame what they did to that final season, though, bitch. Oh, just a travesty. But, you know, supposedly they came and took that show from Aaron McGruger. That's why if you come into any type of money, bitch, you need to have a couple of lawyers. Bitch, you need to have one lawyer and then you need to have another lawyer to check his work because these fucking people will come and snatch your shit like they did that dude with the famous Amos cookies and he couldn't even use his name, bitch. Yeah. You got to watch yourself when you're coming into any type of money. Bitch, show up with 2-3 lawyers, okay? I don't care. Bitch, your job is to watch him and his job is to watch me. And bitch, your job is to watch both of them niggas, okay? Fuck that. Black Dynamite. Oh, the original Black Panther that they used to have on there on Cartoon Network was fire, though. Oh, that motherfucker was fine. And Storm was on there. I was like, oh, yes. For the Magic School Bus. Hold on. Hello? Okay, yeah, you can hear me. Okay. What was another good show? The famous Amos Guy Lives in it. Isn't it a shame they robbed that man blind like that? Took his whole business concept, girl. He was going to start another business. Bitch, he can't even use that name. His name. Just horrible, bitch. If you don't watch yourself, these people will take the shit right under you. Angelica's mom was cheating on her husband. Are you talking about the Rugrats? Girl, Chucky's dad was like, bitch, fuck what you talking about. I'm about to go get me an Asian bitch. We're going to be a blended family, bitch. We're going to be the Brady Bunch in this bitch. Yeah, I heard Sipping Socialites. He was trying to start something, and they was like, he can't even use his own name, girl. Scooby-Doo, girl. I don't know. Because I like a good mystery, but you can never tell who the fuck it was. I mean, you're supposed to be able to have some sort of idea who the monster was. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to flip back over at the end of the episode so I can see who the monster is. And I would go and I would watch something different. The Rotten Tomato cartoon. Bitch, I used to like the Mad TV, low-key. Mad TV. Let me see what else we got over here. So we had the Rugrats, which was popping. You guys talked about Doug. The Wild Thornberries. Eek or Ah Real Monsters. I don't know why I kept saying Eek. Bitch, my favorite, Rocco's Modern Life. Oh, Bitch, how funny was Heifer in that fucking, oh my God. Hey Arnold, Invader Zim, As Told by Ginger, Angry Beavers, Cat Dog, The Fairly Odd Parents, and SpongeBob. See, where Nickelodeon fucked up was they started investing way too much in, and then they totally forgot put all of their bang into SpongeBob. But where was the development of the other shows? They just completely forgot about them. Oh, and can I tell you guys something really quick? I put the link. Hi, D-Cop. I put the link of these two movies in the below description bar. I want to talk to you about them real quick. There's a movie out here which is like the original Little Mermaid, okay? Listen, it's the original Little Mermaid. These are like 1970 type movies. One is called The Sea Prince and the Fire Child, and one is the original Mermaid. I would highly recommend that you watch it, and if you see it fit for your child, let them see it, because this is some old school fucking magic right here. Do you know in the original Little Mermaid, bitch, that bitch died? She died, girl. In the original Little Mermaid, that bitch dies at the end of the movie. You have to watch it. She is gone. Do you understand? And in the Sea Prince of the Fire Child, bitch, some more people die. I promise you, if you start watching it, you will get sucked in and you'll be like, okay, this is cool. I'm talking about the old school anime versions of these stories, okay? Yeah, Nina, you know, yeah, she turned to foam at the end, bitch. The Sea Witch sent her sisters to save her, bitch. She cut all of them hoes' hair. They all had hair down their ass. The Sea Witch cut all they shit to like shoulder length, bitch. And she was like, okay, look, if you want to save your sister, all I want her to do is kill that motherfucker. Because what happens in that movie is the prince, he actually ends up marrying another bitch. Bitch, the prince did not marry the Little Mermaid. He married another bitch. And this girl was so broken heart about it because she knew she was going to turn to foam and die because he wasn't in love with her anymore. And that was the only way she was going to be with him, if he would have fell in love with her. So instead of Flounder, bitch, she had a little dolphin friend, right? In the movie. So the dolphin dude is like, bitch, I do not believe you about to die, bitch. I'm about to fucking lose it. And he go and get the sisters, right? So she's sitting on the boat where this nigga is asleep with his new wife, right? And the sisters wash up and they're like, hey, check this out, bitch. The Sea Witch just gave us this knife. Look, if you kill that motherfucker, you can join us back in the sea, bitch. You will get your fins back. So the Little Mermaid is about to roll up on dude and he's in bed with the wife. Okay? He is in bed with the wife and she's just standing there and she's like, I can't do it. I can't kill him. I just love him. And bitch died. She died. Oh, bitch, that nigga and that bitch would have been gone fucking with me. Okay? They both would have been gone. Girl died. Oh my God. What's the Sleeping Beauty story? I've heard a couple of Sleeping Beauty stories, okay? A lot of them have a lot to do with this girl being a whole child, okay? That beautiful Aurora bitch, no, this bitch was like 12 years old. This was like on some Pocahontas shit. That bitch was really like 12 or 14 years old or something, okay? But I'm not well versed on it, so I'm going to have to get back to you on that. But you can always look up, because they always have like the folklore tales of all of these stories. And yeah, you can always find out about it. Okay, just like Pocahontas died when she got that. Oh yeah, bitch. They calling it smallpox, bitch. I think he gave her a whole sexually transmitted disease. They're saying it's smallpox, or they're saying whatever disease he gave her, bitch. I think it was a sexually transmitted disease. That's what happened. That, let me tell you something. When Pocahontas came out, bitch, I probably was like 11 or 10 years old. I was young. Okay, but I remember I was in elementary school. Bitch, my white elementary school teacher came out and was like, that Disney movie is not correct. Pocahontas was a young girl and she was kidnapped and she was raped. And I was like, oh shit. Like it just disturbed my white teacher, bitch. It disturbed her. That movie disturbed her spirit so bad that she came out and was like, that is not what happened. I was like, okay. So that's when I found out that that whole movie was bullshit. That Colors of the Wind shit, bitch. No. Okay. Okay. Bitch. What was his name? John something. John Smith, girl. He didn't look nothing like that. That was a nasty looking man, okay? Nasty looking. And Pocahontas was a young girl. Let me see. Rapunzel's story is dumb as fuck in the beginning, Lolo, but it ended kind of okay. Rapunzel. I mean, you know that ain't some real shit. A bitch with hair so long, oh, let me just have you climb up my hair. Like that, like this nigga ain't gonna break your whole neck. You're right. The whole story is just dumb. It's like we will believe anything as long as you put some cute animation on it. I was a huge Disney kid, okay? Huge. I was a huge Disney kid. I had all of the movies. They would take me to Disney on Ice. So I've seen like a lot of the major films on Disney on Ice, okay? Like where they would have them out in Anaheim. I mean, I love Disney films, but I will break that shit down for your ass, okay? Is there anything else? Is there another film? It was fucked up how they did the Princess and the Frog, bitch. I mean, our first black girl, and they made this bitch a frog the majority of the movie. I think she was a frog more in the movie than she was not a frog, okay? And then they had her ass up there with that mix nigga. Pretty much trying to say, oh, you know, black bitches are vain. These motherfuckers got to be light skinned with good hair. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, we're going to make sure she can cook too. Girl, I could not do it. Okay. Let me see. She's the first. Is she really a princess though? Well, she probably is now that she married, dude. Okay. The Little Mermaid, girl. I mean, like I said, I like the real Little Mermaid story. The one that they have in Disney is just too. I don't know. She said, "Yes, girl, Disney be doing the most." Well, I think we didn't cover damn near everything, girl. I mean, is there any other shows? Oh, let me tell you something. Do y'all remember Brace Face? I can't remember what network that used to come on, but do y'all remember Brace Face? Please tell me that you remember Brace Face. Bitch, that was my motherfucking show. Okay, I'm gonna have to check the original Mulan story on it because I haven't heard about it. But Brace Face, that was my show. It came on Disney. Okay. Are we missing any shows? My girl, the educated smoker in here. I know she be knowing. Oh, it was on ABC Family. Yeah, back when it was called ABC Family. Girl, that whole network changed. I was like, how do y'all do that? How you just change a whole network? Yeah, it was a cartoon. It was called Brace Face. It was really good. I mean, I used to like when I was younger. I used to like that Hillary Duff show. The one she was on, that show was so fun to watch, girl, because Shia LaBeouf was on there. And I thought he was the funniest motherfucker on TV. Well, not on TV, but for Disney, yeah. Shia LaBeouf. Oh, I don't know if y'all hear that, but that's like the wind is blowing outside. Oh, girl, I'm staying in the house. Yeah, Lizzie McGuire. That's a Raven, bitch. Girl, before I found out that Raven Simone was a self-hating coon, bitch, I used to love That's So Raven. The Olsen twins, I got into them a little bit, but the problem with them is they lack personality. Both of them. I mean, they just look like dead people, like walking corpse. Like they just lack so much personality. And that might be a defense mechanism because when you've been in this industry for so long and you've encountered like all the bullshit that you've encountered, yeah, sometimes you just want to stay closed off. But Keenan and Kel, girl, I could never get into them. Like I liked Good Burger, and supposedly they're trying to bring Good Burger back. They're trying to bring Good Burger back, girl. Girl, leave it in the dust. Leave it in the dust, girl. We don't need to. We do not need a fucking Good Burger sequel. Both of you niggas are like in your 40s now, damn near. Let me see. Y'all still talking about Keenan and Kel, girl. Yo, 7, when did you realize the Raven? It's real windy outside. The palm trees are falling out the tree. Yeah, girl, it feel like a whole hurricane is coming. I'm just like, whoa. Let me see. Gym of the Holograms, girl. I could not get into Gym and the Holograms. And a lot of my hardcore homegirls who are really into like that world, they wasn't into it either. They was like, oh, bitch, did you see what they tried to do to the black girl? That's all they cared about. They was like, did you see what they tried to do to the black girl in that film? I was like, girl, I can't even get into it. Bitch, let me tell you something. My fixation with those girl bands died with Spice Girls, bitch. Spice Girls, once that shit was done, bitch, it was done. And I'm talking like big pop girl bands. I was like, okay, I'm never doing this shit again. I invested everything into them bitches. Everything, bitch. I thought I was Scary Spice. I low-key thought I was all of them at one point. I loved the Spice Girls. And then they just went, I was just like, oh my God, how you gonna just snatch up the Spice Girls, bitch? I would be singing their songs. I went to go see their movie when I was a kid. I love the Spice Girls. Girl, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Yo, I was in love with the Spice Girls. I mean, just on a marketing and manufacturing level, oh, that shit was gold, bitch. Everybody, because they touched so many people, bitch. If you wasn't one, you was the other. Everybody was a something Spice, okay? Oh my God. And they still keep trying to come back, and I'm like, girl, just let that shit go. It's over. We need a whole new team, bitch. They tried to do it with the Cheetah Girls. And even though them bitches had some fire songs, they still got some songs that the We Are Sisters, girl, I could still listen to that. The Cheetah Girls was popping low key. I remember S Club 7 too. What about the Mickey Mouse Club, girl? Girl, Mickey Mouse Club, I couldn't really get into it. I needed a little bit more, you know what I mean? But all of them motherfuckers grew up to be big stars. Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, all of them was on there. Speaking of Justin Timberlake, I was a huge fan of NSYNC, bitch. You could not say anything about no Backstreet Boys around me, bitch. It was NSYNC or nothing. But then, you know, when I realized that Justin Timberlake didn't really like black girls, bitch, I was over him. Especially when that whole shit went down with Janet Jackson. And he just let that bitch sit like that out on her own. I said, oh, bitch, I will never, ever buy another Justin Timberlake nothing, bitch. I'm not going to see your movies. I'm not buying nothing. Fuck Justin Timberlake, bitch. Now you got to do them romantic comedies with those Mila Kunis bitches, bitch. You can't come back over here. And fuck you, nigga. You fucking sat out there and let her just sit out there. You didn't give her a shout out or nothing. You could have been like, shout out to Janet Jackson. You didn't do none of that, you fucking pussy. Fuck him. I heard that nigga got herpes. Allegedly he got herpes, bitch. Okay. That nigga almost lost his whole fucking future wife fucking around with that one bitch who used to be on that gaming show. What the fuck is her name? It's Olivia Munn. Oh, he was fucking with that bitch on the low. Almost lost his whole future wife fucking with that bitch. Matter of fact, that was probably one of the stipulations on why they got back together. She was like, okay, I'll get back with you, but where's my ring? Okay. Moderates, thank you for a fine job. Okay, good night. Good night. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bounce up out of here too pretty soon. But before I go, is there any last words? Huh? Girl, everybody got herpes. That's why, and don't listen to these people who are sitting up here talking about, oh, you just because they tried to say that shit about Tasha K, like, oh, she's obsessed with herpes. She's trying to say everybody got herpes. The reality is, if you look up the statistics, bitch, the statistics say that 1 in 4 people have herpes. Bitch, that's a lot of fucking people. The statistics say 1 in 4 people has herpes, some form of herpes. Okay. Okay. So think about that. But yeah, I'm going to get on out of here. Everybody enjoy your Martin Luther King Day. Okay. And be safe. And we will talk the next time. Also, if you have any suggestions about any upcoming shows or anything you're interested about or that you want to talk about, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram and I will get back to you. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.